This is the 29th day of Labrynth, Lord Stanley, and the Chicago Blackhawks hosted Game 7 at the United Center last night. The first period, you saw it was scoreless in the first period. Patrick Sharp scored in the second period, and when Sharp scored in the second period, the Blackhawks gained a 1-0 lead. They would hold up that lead heading into the third period until Henrik Zetterberg scored. Zetterberg's goal sent the game into overtime. Chicago did have a chance to win the game, but the ref called no goal. Then in overtime, Brent Seabrook scored. The Blackhawks won, rightfully so, because the Blackhawks had a goal that didn't count in the last 2 minutes, and that would have been huge. But Blackhawks win. They will host the Los Angeles Kings in the Western Conference Finals, and they play on June 1st at 5 p.m. right before the Penguins-Bruins game at 8 p.m. So 2 conference finals games on Saturday. And then on Sunday, Game 2 of the Blackhawks-Kings in Chicago. So both games in Chicago on Saturday and Sunday. Those tickets are going... They're gone. So anyway, this podcaster, Zane B. from Zane Sports, he said the Blackhawks would beat the Wild in 5 games. Last Saturday when the Red Wings were up 3-1. He said the Chicago Blackhawks were going to come back and win it in 7 games. Called it both occasions. So go check out his podcast on TalkShoe. That's what you get when you predict 2 series in a row. So I want to call in there on Saturday and find out what they're thinking in terms of Blackhawks Kings, because I think this could be a really interesting series. I still think the Blackhawks are going to come out on top, but after the way the LA Kings have played, it could go either way, and it's going to be really interesting to see who ends up in the Stanley Cup Finals for the Western Conference. This is Chris Ransom of Draft Utopia. Check out our NBA mock draft. It's up to date, and over the next 2 days, I'll be getting some MLB mock draft second round added since the MLB draft is next Thursday. Also, I'm going to post a 5-round NHL mock draft, because I've watched the Canadian players on tape, the USA players, and I've just finished up watching some of the Scandinavian prospects from Sweden and Finland. So we're going to have a lot of good content coming up in the next few weeks. And who knows, maybe Michael DeFiglia, the NFL writer, will post our first 2014 mock draft. Since we're getting all these mock drafts unleashed at the same time, it seems ideal to post one for the NFL, even though we're still working on the 2013 drafts. All right, thanks for listening. This is Chris Ransom. We're signing off.